what you're going to do, Sylvia, is we talked a little bit about your goals, right? So be very, very specific about what you want to work on, right? And which is, don't say it out loud in the room, but it was this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so pick one person, whomever you're drawn to, and then you'll put you in first. So put yourself in, don't speak it out loud. The only thing you're going to do is your intention. And I can help you if you need. And then this is the history that I'll be looking at.
Can it be you, the person?
No, because I can't facilitate, and I mean, it will be very difficult for me to facilitate. Everybody's really good. Everybody's intuitive. Well, you want to put a female in for yourself.
Okay.
Unless you're drawn to putting Sol in, then use your intuition, because nothing is ever wrong. So if your intuition is to use Sol,
No, I'll use her.
Kate, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Kate's done the work before, so she's good. Yeah. Yeah, so you're gonna come with me. I'll show you what to do. And wherever you feel that you want to put her, she's free to move after you put her in.
So put her in the center.
In the center, that's where you want to be? Okay, and then you're going to, just like we did with the exercises, you're going to put your hands on her shoulders. You're opening up your ancestral field, and then just think about your goal only. And I'll give you a quiet moment so that Kate can get it and you can get it. So this is, we're working on a full constellation. She has a goal that she wants to work on. Again, I have her bit of a family history. Sylvia and I have been friends for many years, and really beautiful, divine person as well in her own right, and very gifted. So she's working on some things that only I and her know. And the reason why, again, if I give you the back end story, you're going to be like, oh, what's this, this, and this, and then mentally, emotionally, you're going to process it with whatever experiences you had, and it won't be objective and clear. So, you got it, Kate? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now Sylvia, she's got it. So you're going to come and sit down. And then Kate, you're free to move. Mm-hmm. And whatever information you get, if you want to turn around, whatever information you get. Yeah, absolutely. If you have pictures, if you have words, whatever you feel. You can move wherever you want to.
I felt good here. I just felt like my head just like opened up, like my visions, everything opened up. And it was like blue skies open, like just you can go and like as if a bird or something was just going, flying.
That's amazing. That's beautiful. So come sit here. Just so you can hear everything that she's saying. This is your constellation. So
I felt good, and I felt free, and I just had like as if it was dark and it just opened and like a bird, like a silhouette of a bird just like taking off and going.
Excellent. Great. Let's see how you feel when we put some ancestors in. Okay. You ready to try a roll?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to put in her male line first. And I'm going to specifically put you in as a male line and not her father just initially. So Sylvia, you're going to come in and just think about your male line. It's good for the client to do it so the client is really opening her own field. And you're just going to tap and tune in.
Okay.
And look at all the funny faces he's already making. That says a lot. Okay. And then when you think you have it, David, I think he's got it, Sylvia. That face says a lot.
Yeah.
So come sit, and then you're just going to receive the information. And whatever information you have for her, move, whatever you want to do. No, you're going to be in the field. You don't directly talk to her. this is her representative. This is her at her soul level. So whatever relationship you're feeling here is what you're going to communicate.
All right. From the expression on my face, it was just distasteful resistance. It wasn't like a real that was kind of the sense that I was getting, whatever that was.
You don't feel clear?
No, it's just, I don't know, whatever this experience is, this taste, not liking.
And how do you feel about Sylvia?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Me?
Either way, how do you feel about her?
Yeah, it was probably, maybe it's the same. I didn't necessarily link it to her consciously, but it must be.
No, I'm not leading you into it. I'm just asking, is there a connection here? Do you feel a connection? Do you feel disconnected? Is the discomfort and the discernment and all the dis in you, or is it in relationship with her? If you don't get a clear...
I'm not sure.
No, that's fine. And then how do you feel with him behind you?
I feel awful. I felt like crying. Like, the second he walked in, like, my whole face got tight and my eyes, like...
And everybody's free to move, by the way. You don't have to stay in the position you're put in.
I don't remember.
Okay. Okay. So do you want to pick somebody to represent your female line? And
Another person?
yeah,
Should I
female.
step out now?
No. This is the constellation. Don't go anywhere.
And you live anywhere?
Right here, the female line. We always start behind because this is, you open up the ancestral field. Yeah. And just think about your female line, Sylvia. I think she's got it. Yeah. And you can take a seat. And then whatever comes through you, Jessica, is fine.
So they felt like the projectors?
You feel like the...
Like they're the protectors, like almost like the vision that I got was, like they use the food to like comfort, and I don't know, that's what I get. I get like comfort, but I also get like protection. They're like strong maternal women. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah. No, trust everything that comes through to you.
It just felt like
you're serving her bigger, you're serving her as much as you may be serving yourself.
I don't know if anybody knows this book, but the thing that I was shown was Stregonona, which was like a child's book, but it was about like these women that like used food to heal, and they were like, it was like a big thing. Like the women community and the family was like almost like they had like their separate understanding from the men, even though they were collective, obviously. But
Is that what you're
feeling? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Okay, great. And then Kate, how do you feel with these people? And again, everybody's free to move. You all seem so frozen.
I feel like I want to like reach out for her, but I feel like I'm not allowed to. Like he's kind of blocking that. And so, yeah, I just keep like I want to go there for comfort, but I'm not allowed to. But it's like I just want to like I'm reaching out for her. but yeah, I feel like, yeah, I know a lot.
And do you feel connection with the male line?
Yes, but it does feel, like it feels very, it's almost like there were things I won't tell you, but there's all this other stuff going on that like the men don't know about, that the women are taking care of, or that I'm taking care of, or, I don't know. It's almost like, it's like, yeah, everything, whatever. Like I show you one thing, but this is all that's happening over here.
And who do you feel most connected to?
Mhm.
And where do you feel most connected?
I feel connected nurture-wise here, and I feel the shielding here. Like I feel, but I'm still very connected here. It's almost like I'm drawn. It's almost okay. Use your words. It's like I am here. Like it's almost like this is okay. This is where I'm stuck here. I'm glued here, and this is an arrangement and that I've made or that is in place, and I like it, but that's because my dynamic is different.
I feel like I want.
Yeah.
Like,
But there's like this, it's a tug of war.
Okay, so what I see in this constellation is battle of the sexes.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's standing their ground, and there's like, well, I'm a female. I'm strong. I do my thing, and then you keep the men at bay. But then you seem to be very like, this is my place, and then there's this battle of sexes where you're trying to keep her from having a relationship here, which translates to discomfort for the client, right? Mm-hmm. So somewhere the mother has, let's see, Saul, you want to be in a role?
Sure.
Right here, you're going to be right here behind her. You're going to be Jessica's male line. And I'll tell you the madness in a little bit, but if Jessica's representing Sylvia's female line, and if she's having this sort of battle of the sexes, I have a place as a woman, but she's denying herself she's denying her daughter some contact with her father, that's coming somewhere from her disconnect with her father. So, Saul, whatever comes through to you, you're probably a passed over ancestor, but whatever's coming through to you, whatever relationship, whatever comes through to you. And everybody seems frozen. It doesn't look like anybody wants to move anywhere.
It's really awkward.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward.
But it also feels like everybody's very stubborn and doesn't want to move.
Yeah.
So
I feel a little disgust, and that you're stepping out of your place, if that makes sense.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
And
Wait,
Yeah.
me is that?
No.
Or me is me?
No, you're all in the roles. I'm going to do very subtle moves. You're going to face him. That's male line. It could be your father. It could be your grandfather. It's not as important to pinpoint where it is. But if it's happened in one generation, it keeps happening and repeating in other generation.
Okay.
And maybe Sylvia's here to break those patterns. That may be her purpose. We don't know.
Okay.
Right? But it certainly is going to help her with her goal today.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like stepping away?
Yeah.
Me too. I'm like, whoa. And how do you
That's why I'm a
feel?
little bit of space.
Yeah. And how do you feel when you?
when she steps away,
So everybody
Right,
moved a
opens
little
up.
bit when just those subtle moves of turning you around. Everybody.
It just feels more open, and like something just lifted.
I'll give you a statement.
Yeah.
I'm the martyr here.
See
how it feels. Say it out loud into the field.
I'm the martyr here. You follow what I say.
Does it feel true in your body?
Yeah, it does.
This
It
feels
feels-
better.
It feels true in my.
There's a repulsion to this person.
Yeah. But it's not. It's I've done this work and I've kind of, how do I say it? It's like I demand this respect because I've sacrificed, and so you do what I say because I've sacrificed for you.
You're going to be Saul's male line. So you could be a great-grandfather, great-great-great-great-grandfather. So it's maternal, mothers,
Kind of go into it and trust that. I would want to just stand in the middle.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Whatever you have to do, whatever you have to do.
It's too bad you guys don't know who I am yet.
So my inkling when an adult person falls to the floor like that and is in a place where she's like fearful, I put David in as a perpetrator.
It feels very broken. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
feel like a perpetrator, but more of like an opportunist or something.
Yeah, there's.
You know, just.
And the fact that you want to be the
energy,
center of the field.
But not connected to anybody.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're not.
Like the guy in the gray suit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But that's serving her because she's not either. She doesn't feel connected to her family, to her mother, father. She feels very disconnected. But she's like standing in the middle of the room like you are, going, "Hey, but look at me!" And then Troy also said, "I don't feel seen." She doesn't feel seen, and so she's got all these struggles. But look at where it's all coming from. So out of absolute love and loyalty, she's holding place for all these ancestors. And all she's doing in her DNA is carrying over all the learned behaviors from all these people. But feel how you feel being in the center of your own ancestral line. And everybody else, see how you feel. Maybe that, Rachel?
Yeah.
What do you feel intense about?
No, before it was intense, but now it's like releasing.
It's releasing? And what makes it release? When I put her in or
When she came in,
Really?
I felt like a little.
So you
more
see how much
right
power
now.
you have?
Say it or think it.
Say it out loud. You've probably never said it in your life. We're here. It's okay, sweetie. We're here. Say it. Do you want Kate to say it for you?
I matter, Mom and Dad. I matter. I felt intimidated by them standing there, but I felt like strong that I can stand up and matter and like I can be the reason I matter, and I don't have to rely on anyone else's opinion of me.
Let's go.
I matter, Mom and Dad.
And your mom had a miscarriage, abortion.
No, both my sisters did.
No, your mom had something too.
Oh, my grandmother had miscarriages.
Yeah, your mom did too. I don't think it's been said openly. I feel it. Let me put a pillow in. So you're the third one, right, Sylvia? You're the last one?
Yeah.
And you have 2 older sisters? Asham, I have you hold this pillow. How do you feel?
Blocked.
Amazing, right? She's working on her blocks. Now, something intuitively told me that your mother has had either an abortion or a miscarriage that they've never talked about.
Before me or after?
I'm not 100% sure, and I don't think it. Let's test this. Where do you feel this belongs? 'Cause you're intuitive too. I know where I think it belongs.
It's after.
Okay. Do you want to hold on to that?
No.
Where do you want to give it to?
To the center.
Okay. You want to put it there? Do you want to give it to your mom and dad where it belongs?
Can I just move?
Where do you want to go?
I want to take it though.
Yeah, that's where it belongs.
Okay.
See how you're holding on to something that's not your problem? And we do that out of absolute
And that
love.
was part of the reading where she said before conception, I had a block. Before.
Maybe. But so when things are hidden by our parents, it also affects us. When a child has been terminated in a family system, it is unseen. But Sylvia is also taking on the responsibility because the parents are emotionally crippled that they can't process stuff. So who processes it for them? The child does. So you're holding on to this dead or aborted baby, right? He or she is also not seen. And look at how the mother's holding. It's like this. Like in disgust, like I did this and and she probably didn't even tell her.
Felt like laundry.
Right.
Sad.
And how do you feel connected to the pillow at all?
No, but something else is happening for me.
What else is happening?
Well, I feel that what this person is doing is holding back the darkness from flooding to you.
Yeah.
He's protecting you.
Yeah,
by holding that.
I've always felt that about your dad. That's very
Yeah.
good. You're carrying so much stuff. And this is just your first constellation, and we've opened up a lot. So, Jessica,
Yeah.
see how she just tossed that child away? So,
It was getting heavy.
but the heavy is the burden, right?
Yeah.
So can you say, this is my burden?
This is my burden.
Does he know?
What I did?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I feel like it's like very.
Yeah, yeah.
Not talked about.
Yes.
This is my secret.
This is my secret.
I would have
I would have
gone to the grave with it.
gone to the grave with it,
But now it's out.
but now it's out. And over there.
So to help her, say, this is my guilt and shame,
This is my guilt and shame,
and you no longer have to carry it.
and you no longer have to carry it.
How's that feel?
I was feeling sad for her, like I needed to,
Hold space for her, right?
yeah, but it makes me feel better when we release it.
It's probably never been said. She probably did it without your dad knowing. She may have done it because she just couldn't bear one more child, right? And we don't want to judge her for her decisions. We want to give her a dignity as your mother, right? So, but we also don't want you to carry the guilt and shame of what she did. And I feel like, yeah, this is going to help you a lot. And you said that that was your block. And she's working on her blocks, by the way. So let's have you switch places so you're an adult and you're the inner child. Just so you can have your dignity as an adult. So I want you to say this to your parents.
I made it to adulthood, mom and dad.
You remain my parents.
You remain my parents.
Everything that came before or after me
Everything that came before or after me
is adult business.
is adult business.
I remain the child.
I remain the child.
You remain my parents.
You remain my parents.
How's that feel?
Great.
Does it give you empowerment?
Yeah.
Good.
Brings back to her happiness of how she first saw me, which was my soul self.
Yeah, look at the beautiful.
She was unblocked.
Yeah. So you yourself standing in the center, and you wanted to stand in the center, so that's right from the beginning. You want the attention, you're constantly seeking it. I know we've talked about it many times. But look at all the things that are blocking you from getting it, right? Awesome.
I feel more calm and protected by her.
So you're protecting your inner child. That's beautiful. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So we'll do a big closing circle. I think I'm going to have you guys stay in the middle, be the center of your attention. Stay right here. This will be good for you. And I'm sorry, I'm going to put your dirty laundry in. So we wish Sylvia a lot of luck in her creative life, and hopefully this helps her to have no more blocks, and we leave everything that doesn't belong to us. We send it back to Sylvia's ancestral line, and we walk away, leaving everything behind us that's not ours. Okay.